Good morning from Snake Mountain Boat Works on Tuesday, February 10. You might wonder about this great big snake, plastic snake on atop the boat. Every evening we wet the hull down, and I mean really wet it. I use a garden sprayer and garden hose, get it soaking wet, and then cover it with plastic and pat the plastic so that it is right against the wood. And the goal, and as you can see, it's a goal we are achieving, is to keep the planking swelled and the seams closed. Now we would like to have John talk briefly about the why and wherefore of this Dutchman in the third plank from the chine on the starboard side.
This plank had quite a bit of a gouge in the side of it. There was a big spot gone right out of here with no wood left in it at all. So we took one of the short planks from the port side that we weren't using anymore, and we took a piece out of it, and I made a Dutchman in here to save this board. This board's in really good shape, and we were debating on whether we should replace it because of the big spot that was gone in it. But the board really isn't split. It isn't all marked up, so we thought we'd save it with a Dutchman. And the way I did that is I routed out the back side bigger than the cutout on the front side. And then I took a piece of wood that was the size of the spot I'd routed out, and I shiplapped it in on three sides. And after gluing it in and clamping it in there, I took it apart this morning after 12 hours and sanded it into the side so that the plank fits nicely back in place.
That's excellent.
And all we have to do is glue it down and sand it back out before we finish it off.
And in the process, I've mentioned several times that our mission is preservation, not restoration. Restoration here would have simply replaced the plank. We had to replace the outboard plank because it was in 4 pieces.
Right.
And
now it's 2.
Now it's 2 as it's supposed to be. It's a long plank, and it will be exactly as it was in the beginning. So in the process on this plank, we have, by spending some time with on this Dutchman, we've saved 99% of the plank.
Which in reality is actually resaw an 1.5 thick plank. And some of our planks are 17 inches wide. Just to get a 5-inch board, 8 feet long, 10 feet long out of it, we would have to tear up could be a 20-foot plank, 17 inches wide, 1.5 thick. So in doing this, we saved that plank.
And this plank that you see that's such a light color is a new plank, but we had no choice. There was, about 16 inches, and then about 16 inches, and then I can't remember, about 5 feet, and then about another, whatever the balance is. So this is how this boat was originally planked, and we've returned it to that state. Used up quite a bit of new mahogany in the process.
But just to save on more mahogany, this front plank right here was all chewed up on the side, and the bolt holes were all tore out, the screw holes were all tore out of the side of it. So I Dutchmaned in a piece on the edge, 2.5 feet long here, and put new screw holes in it, and actually saved another piece of mahogany in the front here.
So that's an update on preservation at Snake Mountain Boat Works on the 1953 Shepherd Model 110S runabout. Thank you so much from Snake Mountain Boat Works. Goodbye for now.